Hello and welcome to copying forward an internal transaction initiator or ITI transaction to an internal transaction agreement or ITA transaction in AZ360. We will be demonstrating this process in one of our test environments, and the screen has been zoomed in for optimal viewing. Note that this is the second of 3 video tutorials illustrating the ITI to ITA process. In our test scenario, we will be acting as the first party responsible for the ITI transaction, and will copy forward the finalized ITI transaction from the previous scenario to an ITA transaction. When prompted for a department 3-digit code on the copy forward screen, we will ensure that the department selected belongs to EVA, which is the second party responsible for the ITA transaction. Observe that we are already logged into the AZ360 application, and the general accounting business role has been selected in the top right. To get started, we will navigate to the global search field, ensure that page code has been selected, and in the Search Here menu, we will type ITI. We will then select Internal Transaction Initiator from the drop-down. In the Financial Transaction page that generates, we will enter the department ADA, and in the ID field, we will enter the ID for that ITI transaction. We will be utilizing a wildcard asterisk to cut down on typing in this demonstration. So 24, wildcard asterisk 4, click Search. The ITI will generate in the grid at the bottom of the screen. Click the ID hyperlink to open the transaction. We will then click the Page 3-dot menu, and under Primary Actions, select Copy Forward. Note that in this case, ITA is the only available option to copy forward from an ITI. In the Transaction Department, we will be entering EVA, checking off the auto numbering checkbox, and then clicking OK. A new ITA transaction has generated. Note that it is in draft, the version is 1, the function is new, and the status is held. Okay. Go ahead and click Save, and we will be leaving this transaction in a draft status. The first party responsible for the ITI transaction is now finished, and it is up to the second party responsible for the ITA transaction to approve the ITA that is on their work list queue in draft phase. Note that the line amount on the Initiator Reference tab is left at 0. It is up to the ITA agency or party providing the funds to fill in the value of the line amount field on the Initiator Reference tab. We have completed the process of copying forward an ITI to an ITA in AZ360. The next and last training video in this 3-part series deals with the second party finalizing the ITA transaction and thus completing the transfer. Click Home to return to the home page.